Well, the FIFA games are over, guys. What can you say? It is what it is. Hello, guys. My name's the Foxwolf, and today, welcome to the finale of the FIFA World Cup of the reviews from day one to the final day, guys. Guys, like I said before, guys, this video is all about the final game. I recorded a really short video yesterday ago, ever since, even though I don't know when I'm going to upload that video. I might upload it even way before, I don't know. There's just a lot of messed up stuff, but I'll get to the information as soon as I can, because I wouldn't say there's a lot of information to talk about it, because technically, after watching the game, it made me felt like, why did I even deserve to even talk about this to begin with? Because who knows? Like, of course, there are going to be moments in life that things like this were going to happen, but yeah, there were some surprising factors that I just never expected, and this was one of them. Yeah, but FIFA World Cup Final 2022 with Argentina versus France. Two countries that have won multiple World Cups. They've won two in a row, but one of them is going to come out as the number 3 winner. Keep this in mind, guys. France has won their World Cup since 1998 by a dominating battle of a 3-0 against Brazil, which was no competition. And, of course, no competition with Croatia in 2018, where France did the same thing. But however, as watching this game, it is interesting, considering that Argentina, on the other hand, well, ever since they've made their appearances since 1930, they've only became World Cup champions since 1978 to 1986. And they've made a lot of champions. They've won so many champions from the Copa America and some champions from other divisions in the past and some other Confederation champs. So they've done a pretty good job. In hindsight, guys, with any other player out there, with Lionel Messi, there is a lot to discuss with. Because, guys, the first half of the game started out not what I expected. Because, guys, I knew that France might have not had a chance to win to begin with. Because, guys, even though France got lucky against England in the quarterfinals and they just took their time defeating Morocco and keeping it safe because they weren't taking it into a dominating fashion in the semifinals, it just seemed like Argentina were the better team. And around the first time, and even though I was paying attention to Messi because he had a lot of working on with, because he had some interesting stuff, but I was paying attention to Kylian Mbappe from France, if that's how I say his name right, because he scored around a record of over 5 goals, and that goes for Messi because he scored 5 goals, and they were both even on the top. Because the first several minutes, they were just kicking the ball, this or that. There was some tough offense, this or that, but when the first 23 minutes, when Messi actually scored their first goal, mostly it was going to be a tough competition, because it just seemed like it was going to be a tougher break, because keep this in mind, it seemed like there was going to be some tough competition, because keep this in mind, both teams have lost one game in the first starter-ups, and considering that, it wasn't going to be an easy thing. And for anyone else, because people have to keep this in mind, because there was a lot of somewhat quote unquote mostly controversies of cheating, or even the controversy of what the France player back in 2006, due to the headbutt controversy with Italy versus France in 2006, which shocked the world. And I was actually thinking there was going to be some dirty stuff, and that's what I was actually thinking. I was thinking stuff like that was going to happen in this game. In hindsight, it wasn't as I was expecting, but there was some still tough plays here. But when Di Maria scored at 36 minutes, it with the 38-minute goal, I think it was. And after the first half was over, yeah, it just seemed like France had no chance to win. It just didn't seem like it was going to be their year. They just it was obvious that Argentina just had it, despite not having a shot. Because keep this in mind, France weren't even shooting a lot of shots in the goal. And even though that went for Croatia and Morocco, because keep this in mind, Morocco weren't shooting a lot on the target, just like Croatia. And there was a lot of, considering that Croatia did a better job kicking more shots in the goal, but they weren't getting on target. France, this was a more disappointing, it just gave me a headache because after 70 minutes, France were awarded a penalty when there was a penalty around 70 minutes when Randall Colo was brought down in the penalty area, and of course around, I would say, 80 minutes or so, Madapi scored the penalty at 80 minutes, and they added he actually added a second goal a minute later at 81 minutes. And that was just surprising because that really got me thinking, wow, this is crazy. Like, Argentina were too calm. They just felt like they were just going to walk out easy but yeah, no, not today. It was not meant to be. But after 90 minutes was over, with the scores tied, yeah, the match went to extra time. I knew that Lionel Messi and Kylian, I knew those two players were going to play it tough because they were not going to give up. I knew there was going to be something, but keep this in mind, Kylian, he already scored 2 goals right now at 80 to 81. Surprisingly, Messi would follow back with his second goal at 109 with a unbelievable penalty shot. It's just crazy. It was actually a wild moment. Before you know it, another penalty came around 115 or 118 or so, and yeah, again, Kylian actually did the hat trick. Before the game was over, he scored the 3rd goal, tied it, and it was crazy because at 115 minute, due to the initial shot, because of what happened to Gonzalo Montiel, there was some interesting things that there was going to be some controversies to this or something like that. But anyway, as said, technically, not only that Kylian would actually score his 3rd goal, he would actually become the 2nd player to score a hat trick in the final World Cup. That's just history, and that's amazing. Surprisingly, they went to penalty kicks. Messi would, technically, Kylian would be the first kicker in the game. He would score. Messi would follow suit. And then Coleman messed it up. The other player scored the 2nd goal for Argentina. Then the 3rd player from France missed. The other player from Argentina scored it 3-1. Colo Muani would actually help out France to score it for 3-2. All Montiel has to do is, if he misses, France has a chance to tie up for 3-3, which means their 5th and final kicker has to score. But it wasn't meant to be. I don't know what the hell their goalie was thinking because France's goalkeeper sucked. It was just an embarrassment to me. And I'm not going to explain it because Montiel would score the 4th goal and they just scored it, dominating that, and 4-2 penalties. That's it. All I can say, guys, it is what it is. The 88,966 attendants there from Lusail got what they deserved. And in hindsight, guys, I will like to say one more thing before ending this video. Keep this in mind. In the quarterfinals, Argentina took on Netherlands. and that happened in Lusail. They also played against Croatia in Lusail as well, and then went to the finals, which means they didn't have to travel. They had to stay at the stadium for over 9 days, which means they didn't have to get tired or travel around. While France defeated England in Alcor, and then days later they defeated Morocco around that same area, and then they had to travel to Lusail. I'm not saying that maybe them getting tired of traveling to Lusail to play against Argentina was their factor problem, because at the same time, Kylian put in a good performance, but the other kickers didn't during the penalty shot. So was that a major problem because France were tired of traveling from, I don't know, but still. But however, guys, France put in a good effort. Kylian scored 8 goals totaled, with Lionel Messi scoring 7. So, yeah, good performance. Those two were just wild killers. And as for the Golden Ball winner is Lionel Messi. Of course, the Golden Boot winner goes to Kylian. So good job for him. But the Silver Boot also goes to Lionel, and Kylian would also get the Silver Ball. So what can you say about that? Like, one gets the Golden Ball and the Silver Boot, but the other gets the Silver Ball but the Golden Boot. That's just hilarious. But the Bronze Ball winner would go to Luka Modric from Croatia. Good job for him. And Oliver Giroud, good job. He scored 4 goals at 468 minutes of competition. He gets the Bronze Boot. The Golden Glove winner goes to an Argentina member of Emiliano Martinez. And FIA Young Player Award goes to Enzo Fernandez. How old is he? I'm actually curious. Oh yeah, an FIFA Fair Team or Fair Play of the award goes to England. So, in hindsight, I can't say not everyone was playing fair, because there were some yellow cards against the team either way, but it is what it is. But yeah, wow, 21 years old. Enzo's 21 years old. Yeah, you know what? I think we should give this guy credit. He deserves it. He deserves it. With all kickers and all yellow cards in the stands, and wow, we even got a red card. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. Wait, assistant manager. Mario Mandzukic. Interesting. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Hope you viewers enjoyed this long video, technically. With that being said, it is what it is. Congratulations, Argentina, for winning. And Foxwolf out.